What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Many people do not like B. Simone, especially black men. And it's not because B. Simone has volatile content against black men. It's just that B. Simone seems very phony. She seems very fake and thirsty for money. And she feels like she's better than what she really is. And most of us would say, like, her talent is wanting. Comedian? No. Funny? No. Talented? No. Lucky? Yes. Right? And B. Simone believes she's an entrepreneur. For whatever reason, she has, some wild and out clout there. And remember, guys, she had that whole 9 to 5 thing with Nick Cannon. For those of you who want to hear that again, and let's play that.
He can't have a 9 to 5.
What? Why not? You don't want him to have an honest job?
I mean, he could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
so
like he can't clock in and clock out.
No.
Damn,
I
B.
think
Simone.
entrepreneurs should date entrepreneurs.
Okay, but still, there's people who have really good jobs with vocational skills. If he's a mechanic,
I'm sure, but no, you're not going to understand my lifestyle. You're not going to understand why I'm up at 3 a.m.
Oh, damn, you're making this hard for me. Okay, all right.
He has to be an entrepreneur,
a business owner. He getting one of them stimulus packages from Donald Trump, one of them small business loans, and he ain't buying jewelry with it.
Or moving into that direction.
Yeah. All right.
But then we're going to really get into what really pissed black men off. This commentary that she and her friend, who we'll get to, made about Dr. King.
What's more important, the fact that Martin Luther King is the man that fought for freedom, or the fact that he was cheating on his wife?
Jesus. I'm going to give you this example. He's a great father. He's a great businessman. He's a great CEO. He's an entrepreneur. He's such a boss.
He's a boss.
Look at that man. He's a boss.
Look at him.
He's a great father. Look at him, that strong black man.
Look at him being at his kid's game.
But you're cheating on your wife. You're not a good husband. But he's great in all these other aspects. How are you a great leader, a great CEO, a great black man? You're not great.
You're
not great. God, you're not. That is triggering.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a good dad. You're not a good dad because you don't respect me. How the you showing these kids you a good father and you don't respect their mother? You're not a great dad, You're an okay human.
Someone being a good person to you means they're a good person to you. Someone being a good person to everyone means that they're a good person.
So B. Simone and her friend Megan Ashley, who is Megan Ashley, by the way, is very pretty, but she's weaving and sailing up also. A beautiful young lady. They're no longer friends. They have this podcast. It's a typical entertainment podcast, talking about nothing. What most podcasts do in the world today is podcasts, weave, sandals, mental health, vulnerability, spiritual turning points. I mean, she just had Jay Morrison on the podcast. That just goes to let you know how interesting she is. Spiritual turning points. I mean, this is just a joke, right? But they are no longer friends. And I'm going to let you hear why they're not friends.
That now or before?
Just in general, throughout our relationship.
It hasn't always been the easiest, no.
Okay.
It hasn't always been the easiest.
Okay. Well, I'm open to the truth now. We ain't got no option now. We're going to have to, I'm open to that now. I'm verbally saying that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, like I said, I think when you realize some hard truths about yourself, and that's already a hard thing to deal with in general, just like being open and honest about you, and then having to be open and honest when there's so much uncertainty. That's a little bit uneasy. That doesn't always feel good. Even though it's necessary, it just isn't easy.
You're saying uncertainty as far as where we're standing?
Yeah. It just feels very uncertain.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with like me saying this is how I feel, this is like being very upfront with that?
As far as what?
Our conversations and stuff. Like do you feel like I'm not clear when we have dialogue on where I stand? Or
I feel like, without trying to divulge too much, I feel like in recent conversations, you've been very clear about wanting a business relationship only.
Right.
So, and I think that that's going to be very difficult to navigate. I just think that conversation is difficult. I don't know how you go from somebody being, you know, such a good friend to I don't want a relationship with this person anymore.
Well,
ever.
I never said I don't want a relationship.
Well, you said I want I just want
to focus on the purpose.
Yeah. Well,
which is no for sure.
Picking up pieces as they fall. So, you know, when things just don't go the way that you plan, you know, I often feel like I'm just picking up pieces as they fall. So
me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I at least wanted to hit on that and talk and be honest with y'all. And obviously y'all could probably feel the energy anyway. So it's no need to not address it. Yeah, we're committed to going to therapy and working on our relationship. And
because I feel like we have a healthy business relationship. Like the business is great. Business is thriving. There's tons of great things happening. Nothing kind of gets falling off. Nothing, you know, like
yeah,
we're able to come together and get a job done. Some days are more difficult than others because there's so much that happens outside of the podcast and outside of the business that I'm like, we're still human. You know what I'm saying? So there's
what do you
still
mean
that
happens
human,
outside?
Just the separation? The separation, what that looks like. I don't think a lot of consideration has been taken into the totality of the impact of the separation between the two of us. And it just has gotten messy in areas. And so there's a human aspect that comes into that. So when you have to bring those feelings and experiences into the work environment, sometimes that's really difficult.
Right.
But as far as the business is concerned, like,
well, yeah, the business is thriving.
I'm like, we have a healthy business relationship.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
In my opinion, we have a healthy business relationship. I don't think there's anything wrong.
I'm saying
with the business,
not with the business, but our relationship in the business still has to be fluid. That's why I said having a healthy business relationship, going into therapy.
So let me just say this. For them to put that out there is silly, but whatever. I mean, anything for clicks and views, right? If I have a problem with my friend, I'm not going to put that out there. We'll talk about it behind the scenes if we're really friends. But really, Megan Ashley is complaining that B. Simone doesn't want to be her friend. Only a business relationship. Megan Ashley, good boo, where you been? Did you think you were important? This is B. Simone, the thirsty one. TTO, the thirsty one. Okay? Besides being thirsty for the baby, B. Simone loves nobody but money. Remember when Jackie O passed away, her good friend from Wild 'N Out? What did she do? She wanted people to pay for access on Instagram to her close friends as she grieves her friend Jackie O. What kind of insane person is that? It is low, it is cheap, it is dusty. Somebody dies and you want somebody to pay you to watch you grieve. And these are entrepreneurs, right? Y'all think that y'all, like, this is the, on vacation, pay to watch me on vacation, close friends. Everything with B. Simone is about paying. And you thought that it was not you, boo. B. Simone don't care about you. It's all about the bread. And there's so many people like that in this business, man. I'm talking about, like, man, social media, man. You know, social media money is so much. I'm going to just be honest with you, brothers, man. It's a lot of money in this. A lot of guys do very, very well. Especially if you already have some level of fame, stardom when you first come out, like she did. I mean, the money grows on trees, you know, and you get all kind of deals. You get everything. Like if I was in America, man, just with the opportunities I would have back there, it would be stupid. It would be insane. Money here, left and right. You could easily make $2-3 million a year if you know the game and you got the stuff set up. Easy, ain't no doubt about it. No doubt about it. But people usually will choose money over relationships when relationships is what got you the money in the first place. And you're upset that, you're hurt. She don't even care. If you listen to B. Simone, she doesn't care. But this is and this is the kind of female that will expect that some man gonna be with her. That's why she's chronically single. She don't care about anybody. A lot of ladies, I noticed that we have sweet women out there in the world, right? Y'all are friends with women who just don't care about y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Talk about selfish. I'm talking about, I've seen ladies out here really try to impress selfish women, trying to impress them. All they care about is they self. I've already talked about how some of these sisters are in the business world. Won't pay nobody. Oh, that's a big one. Y'all don't know about that? Oh, ask black women. Who they would rather work for. Talk about not paying people, using people. Oh my God. Just listen to what these sisters say on their YouTube page. You're like, oh God, it's like that, boo? Yeah, it's like that. I'm trying to tell you. No concern. This is not everybody, right? But no concern for your friend. Your friend and then every vulnerability, you got to put it out there on the podcast, because you're so thirsty for views and clicks and dollars. Well, B. Simone, ain't nobody gonna respect you, boo. I'm gonna be real. And people do so much on social media because they can get money. For me, I could run it up more than I do. Consultations, begging people, all kind of stuff that these people do. It's lame, though. Your boy can't do that lame stuff. I can't do that lame stuff. I'm too real for that. And Brother Corey Holcomb talked about that. That shit is too lame. Nobody got time for that. But you'll do anything for money and you will give up your relationship and your honor with people just for dollars. You're just so stupid to realize that money's always going to be there. As long as you solid, as long as you do what you're supposed to do. People will give you money if they like you. You ain't even got to worry about money. Once you can deliver a product and a great service and you're real, and you put your people first, you're always going to get money. You don't have to worry about money. I'm here to tell you, so many people will help you in this life. Anywhere in the world, Africa, don't matter, North America, even in places where you feel like something is impoverished, or if you are solid and you are good, people will come and help you eventually. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. You don't even got to worry about money. Joe Rogan, you know what this guy does? I heard that every time he interviews somebody, takes him out to dinner. Joe Rogan ain't got to worry about no damn money. He's Joe Rogan. What money do he got to worry about? Joe Rogan don't got to worry about money. It just don't make sense. He doesn't need to. He doesn't worry about money. Okay? People who are thirsty for dollars, and I see it all the time, they always end up for the most part being broke. Because those are the people who never pay anybody. They're always trying to use somebody. They're always thirsty as F. And they would throw their own friend under the bus for some dollars. When the money is always unlimited. Look at all these YouTube channels. Look at AMP, Kai Cenat and those brothers over there. They're all working together. You want to know why? Because the money is unlimited. That's why. Money's unlimited. When money's unlimited, you ain't got to worry about cheating nobody. But so many folks get so thirsty for money and they end up cutting their water off. They cut their water off. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Pretty sure before I do serve the bell, we're out.